welcome and thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a timeless and collective reading. So whenever this reading finds its way to you is the right time. But keep in mind it's a general reading, so see what signs, symbols, messages, energies resonate for you in your particular situation, and hopefully help to bring you some clarity on whatever you're wondering. It could broaden your perspective, narrow your focus, help you see something with fresh eyes, in a new way, in a new light. But in the end, always trust yourself. Divine inner guidance, it's inside of you, and try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so your decisions are sound, based in love and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ, consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. What are the opening energies to have awareness and insight of, to be helpful in navigating these energies? Best for the collective, please and thank you. What is that one? Running. Oh, so somebody is running away from a situation, ghosting, disappearing, and invisible. It could also be you running away from a conversation. Sometimes it's running away from how you feel about something. Sometimes people run because they're fearful of getting hurt. Running. Let's see what this is about. What is this running situation? Makes me think of that Black Eyed Peas song. Running, running, and running, running, and I don't know the name of the song. Clarity on running. Maybe somebody just sort of ghosted. You just don't know what happened. Didn't get a call back. Could also be somebody has to handle something, deal with something, figure something out, heal from something. What else does the collective need to know on running? Somebody wants to come back. Or if somebody's running because of something that you did, you wish to apologize, but somebody wants to make amends, make it right. Having faith in a situation. Maybe something you are praying for or someone else's. It's forgiveness, it's return, and it's sorry. It makes me think of that. Doesn't Justin Bieber have a sorry song? Forgiveness and return. So you have running and you have a return. So maybe just give some space. If somebody is running and you're holding on to something, it's going to make somebody want to run farther or faster or harder. If you just allow some freedom, I'm getting that something will come back in its own time, or it wasn't right in the first place. Let go and let God. If it is meant to come back, it will, or they will, whether that's an opportunity, a person, whatever that is. So let's get one more from this deck on running and apology. Distracted. Maybe you need to distract yourself with some positive energy in the meantime if you are waiting for something to come back. It could also be, I'll show you this too, that somebody is distracted with some things that they have to take care of. Sometimes when somebody is running, they dive into work or dive into something to distract themselves from facing what they are really running from. But somebody has to be consciously ready and aware to face something, to make changes. That's like, you can lead a horse to water. You can't make them drink. So just sidetracked, change, and delays. So maybe something that isn't happening according to plan or the time frame that you wanted. I am getting that if your energy is focused on something that is gone, you have to change something up in yourself. I'm also seeing that there is going to be a change. Something is going to change. What does this say? One day, one day it's going to come back. You get all the paint here. It's like painting with your toes. Maybe you're painting your toes or getting your nails done someday, somewhere, and it's another time. So it's just a divine timing thing, or it just wasn't the right timing for something. I'm getting that somebody is hoping that something might change so that this time comes sooner. Sometimes it's things that happen outside our influence, just life happens. So somewhere, another time. So if somebody has you on hold, just allow some space. There's going to be a time where something is going to come back. I'm getting that there has to be a creativity involved with this, flexibility. I mean, with the paint, I just think of that looks like outside the lines. So maybe you have to think outside the box, not understanding maybe where somebody was coming from. I was sort of going to use the career cards, but I feel like this might be more of a relationship kind of situation. So let's do one from the Love Angels Oracle. Let's get a message for you guys. Let's see what this is about. One day running. One day. I'm thinking of the band U2, but I don't have a song. There's one angel message to be helpful, please, and thank you. They are the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So you have already met someone. If that doesn't feel like that's your message, maybe that isn't for you, that's for somebody else. Maybe when somebody comes into your life, you are going to have a deep feeling that this person is different. This is about romance now. So they are the one. I mean, if the person is the one and there's any kind of running or back and forth energy, somebody believes that one day this is going to come through. It's faith. It's just not the right timing. I am getting that maybe you just need to redirect that beautiful attention to yourself. Have some beautiful, amazing things in your life that you're doing that you are proud of, and go in that energy right now. When something is going to come back, it will. And if some of you are not going through a runner, chaser kind of situation, ghosting, maybe it's just that you had an argument with someone, a misunderstanding. You will make amends and do something a different way. I do feel like if it's a deep energy, that person feels the same thing for you. So let's see. What is this about for the collective? And if this is really a person that's truly deep in your heart, you're going to give all the freedom that they need to do what they have to do. And I feel like they would want the same for you. They would want you to be happy. So what can you do in the meantime to be happy yourself? If you really love someone, whether they're the romantic partner that stays in your life for a long time or not, if it's like that kind of energy, it's the one. You don't have selfish hold on that person. You truly want them to have the best, to have it all, and the freedom to choose. So maybe somebody never had that freedom. Let's see. This is the Oracle of the Mermaids. Let's see if we can get another message for you guys. Another message, please and thank you. Homeland. Somebody is going to come back. You feel like home to somebody? This mermaid can swim perfectly fine on her own, but she's taking a ride on that amazing sea turtle. So maybe it's slow and steady, catching the right tide. She is reaching up to the sky. She's pointing in the direction. It's a 44, so that is an 8. It is manifesting something. It's an arrival. It's a journey that ends. Establishment, building, and settled. Here, if somebody's always running on empty, running away from something, that's not feeling very settled. So maybe something has to settle down first. I am getting that there is somebody in your life that's thinking about you as home. No matter where you are, that's where they feel comfortable. It's not really about a location or a house or an apartment or something like that. It's at home with you, especially if they are the one. A journey that ends, an establishment. It can be a building. Maybe that's an extra message for some of you. You're moving. You're getting a new home. Settled. Maybe it's about a settlement. Or you are building something together. Building something for yourself. And if it's a journey that ends, that can be that something needs to end for something new to begin, for a new chapter to start. So let's start with these. Let's get one spirit message, and then I want to dive into the tarot and see what this is all about. Let's get one more spirit message on homeland. Distracted, apology, running. One day, they are the one. One message for the collective, please, and thank you. Another summer day has come and gone away in Paris and Rome, but I wanna go home. It's Michael Bublé, just totally came through. That's such a pretty song. When a door isn't open, well, here you go. If somebody is closing a door on you right now, there's a delay in a situation. And if for some of you this is not about a partnership, now this could be about a job, an opportunity, something like that. If a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open, chasing after something that needs some space. It is closed for a reason. It's acceptance of that. Tis what it is. Doesn't mean it'll be closed forever. And if it is closed forever, it's because there's another door that's going to be open for you. Wide open. You are being redirected to something far bigger and better. Endings are part, I said that right here. Endings are part of the cycle of life because they make way for wonderful new beginnings and new opportunities. So there are new opportunities out there for you. There could be something better for you that you never even thought of or never thought you could have. There is a huge universe of possibilities, of people, places. Even if this, for some of you, I am getting different messages. I kind of like this. I am getting, for some of you, maybe you're buying a home or looking for, it could be a job as well, but I see a home. Maybe you didn't close on something or somebody outbid you or something like that. It's because there's another place that's even better. So don't focus so much on energy on what you lost. Just immediately start to redirect it to what you can gain. All right, let's dive on into the tarot. I want to get a little bit of clarity here. So let's get a card on that ghosting, disappearing, and invisible running kind of energy. Remember, if that is not somebody else running, that could be you. Distracting yourself, running away from something, not wanting to face something. You could also be running away because you feel something is just not right. I would say if you have somebody chasing you, maybe you just need to stop, turn around, and have a clear conversation so somebody else has some closure. Because If somebody is misdirected because maybe they never got some closure on how you felt about something, that closure can solve a lot of confusion in somebody's life, so they can see something clearly and then choose a different direction. So maybe it's about closure for some of you. Having a hard conversation, or maybe it's not so hard. Maybe it's simple and direct and to the point and still sort of gracious. So let's see. Clarity on this running energy. What does the collective need to know right now, please and thank you? Oh, this is the Jazz Age Tarot. Aw, this is really nice. This is not a weird game of tag, somebody going away and you having no clarity. This is, unless it's upside down. I like it. This is the only one with the pink balloon. In this whole deck, I think it's the only little splash of color. You see it? In the whole deck. The Six of Pentacles is where the person you're with, the environment you're in, the people you deal with are reciprocal in energy. It's equal give and take. And it doesn't have to be in the same ways. It's just, you know, maybe people have different skill sets. How one person gives is not the same as how another person gives or provides. But it's still an equality in energy. It's an exchange. This is really pretty. Maybe holiday times are important. Maybe you're receiving a gift. It is like you finally unwrapped something or took the lid off of a box somewhere. But this is always you paying attention to if something is coming back. If it feels like you were overgiving all the time and only getting like little breadcrumbs back. Does that feel good with your energy, or do you need to redirect yourself towards places that value you, that see how special you are? But I am getting with now these two together. Somebody does want to fix something. Maybe they have to wrap something up first before they come back. But I keep hearing make amends or make something right. So maybe somebody starts by a token of appreciation. It could be a physical gift, but I'm getting that somebody wants to put in some time and energy into you. Clarity on sidetracked, change, and delays. What does the collective need to know on this distraction, please? Oh, maybe somebody just had some stuff to do, right? If this is anybody else, it could be distraction because they had to readjust something in their schedule. They're multitasking their ass off. They have a lot of projects going on. They have things that they had to get in order. Sometimes this is financial. The Two of Pentacles is recognizing what is balanced and what is not. What needs your attention, what doesn't. What you're giving too much attention to, and what you left in the back burner for too long. Sometimes it's having to handle different things at once, and you have to do something with your schedule, get more organized, pay attention to your physical energy when this comes through, and you have to lighten up a load somehow. I am getting that with this. Somebody wants to come through to maybe help lighten the load for you. Or maybe you always offered your help, but somebody wasn't ready to take it. They wanted to do everything themselves. They weren't ready to have somebody else help them with something. I'm getting that that is somehow changing. Look at this girl in her cute little like bathing suit workout thing. I am getting that you're getting stronger at something, or somebody else is getting stronger to make some moves, to make some changes. There's always the message in this card to make something more fun. And pay attention to what feels like it lifts your energy, not drains you and strains you. What even are things that you have around you that may have been hard to hold and handle, but you recognize how strong you got because of it, or big changes and adjustments you made in your life because of that experience. It's all in your awareness, but this is in Pentacles. You have a lot of Pentacles energy. Maybe I had like relationship energy before, but now it could still be a relationship, but now it's a relationship that is involving changes in your everyday reality, not just in your emotions, not just in your thoughts, but physical things that are changing that you see. So let's see. Clarity on the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. What is this rebalancing all about? Or delays could have, happened with you or someone else because of a lot that was going on. Sometimes you just can't give somebody attention because you have too much to do. What are the changes that are coming? Or sometimes this is also a decision because it is a 2. I feel like this girl is going to toss that ball as well. So maybe you toss the ball in someone else's court, or they eventually toss that ball back into your court, and it's all about how you handle something, hold something, react to something. I'm getting that it's, like your reaction. So do pay attention to your reaction to something. I feel like she's standing pretty graceful with her big balls. All right, let's get another, I'm getting, maybe I know it's a side message. Maybe some of you do something on a team, volleyball. Clarity on the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. And, all right, we have the Four of Cups. That is definitely this. The Four of Cups is definitely being distracted. Sometimes it's my like wah-wah, meh energy. So somebody might just be in meh. Sometimes it is contemplation, daydreaming, thinking about something, sort of. But there's always kind of a I pulled that over distracted too. There's always sort of a distracted energy about that card. Because you're not recognizing something that could be an opportunity that's right there. You're paying attention to something else. I think I might have a visitor. Let me pause you one moment. All right, so let's look at these. So, I mean, it can be that someone was distracted by something else, but I get that someone is sort of bored here or so focused on what didn't happen that they're not seeing this hot girl here in this sexy car, this convertible, ready to take him for a spin, take him on a ride. I feel like maybe somebody needs a honk. Like, hey, what you doing over there? Looking at nothing in front of you. Hey, you want to go for a ride? You want to do something? There's always this opportunity that's available here. You have to change your focus to see it. So it could be you. Maybe there's no one in that car, but that car is there. Maybe you need to get in and take yourself on a joyride. Is that a song? I think that's a Roxette song. That's so back in the brain files. I don't even know how that goes. I think I had that on an old, like I want to say like on a tape, on a karaoke machine way back in the 80s, the old ones. Maybe somebody just has to be ready to see that opportunity. And if this is you in this energy and you're just sitting in contemplation, a little bit of boredom, apprehensive energy, then look around and see what is an opportunity around you right now that could switch you up, change something around. You don't have to sit under that tree. Sometimes you do need to process something, but there's always a switch up after this. And if that's somebody else, it could be they're just trying to figure something out and you have to wait for somebody to say yes to that opportunity, to want it. Let's see, what is this Four of Cups all about? I mean, so far, all of this energy is, it's just minor arcana. It's just sort of day-to-day situations. So maybe it's just everyday kind of situations that are going on that are these distractions. Maybe there's something bigger involved since this is emotions. clarity on this Four of Cups. Or let's mention the opportunity that's right there. How you or someone else will see it, what they're going to do. Movement forward after the Four of Cups, please and thank you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you are. Somebody's going to notice their chance. Someone's going to get a little ball of fire in their soul to grab a hold of something. The energy is going to switch up. It can be a sudden change in delays. The Ace of Wands is beautiful. It's like the big hard-on kind of energy of the universe coming through. The big showing. And it's taking hold of that energy, that passion, that drive to do something, to make a switch. It's like when you're in the house a really long time and not doing anything, and all of a sudden you get that, like, what is it, like cabin fever? Where you're just like, I think I have to go out. I think I have to go do something. Or you get an idea for a project and you just have to start it. You don't even have all the tools or anything around you yet. You just have to begin. It can be passion that is coming back. A flame that is reignited. But you have to take a hold of that torch, take a hold of that flame before that passion goes away. Before something goes out, find a way to keep recirculating that passion and that energy and that drive. It's inspiration and enthusiasm with that card. So maybe somebody has newfound enthusiasm. Let's get one more clarity on this Ace. What is this new beginning all about? Here, someone's just going to snap out of it. Maybe someone's going to snap out of it. Maybe that's you. I just heard, I think, the Doors. Come on, baby, light my fire. I think the Doors just came through. All right, what is this Ace? What is this Star all about? Please and thank you. Oh, yeah, you're going to start to work. And you're going to manifest some big stuff coming in. You got the Empress at the bottom. This is beautiful. So with the Empress energy, you can manifest whatever you want. The Empress is all of the beautiful queens combined. She is the Empress for a reason. She's even holding that harvest, that wheat here. The Empress has such a loving, beautiful, divine, feminine energy, but there has to be an allowance with her. She can put on the pants and pursue, but she has a keen, feeling, an inner knowing when it is right to pursue and when it is a good time to let something go. When you want to nurture and attend to something and when it needs to leave the nest. The Empress is there through any project, through anything that you're thinking, whether this is a partnership, people that you know, the growth of a situation from its birth, maybe that little fire was the birth, to its leaving the nest and growing up and being good on its own. That's more of a freedom energy when it just sort of is working. But the Empress knows when to give a tough lesson, when to let something or something go, so something can learn on its own or someone can learn on their own. Because if she just does the homework for the kids all the time, they're not going to learn. If somebody doesn't have some mess ups and mistakes, they're never going to know that wasn't the right way. The Empress can have an upside down, just so you guys know, the Empress is still, in my eyes, in my soul, beautiful regardless. She's the mother, the grandmother, the friend, the nurturer. She's just a beautiful, she's like Venus. But upside down, she forgets to take care of herself. She forgets how powerful she is. She forgets how valuable she is. She wants to give from an empty plate. And sometimes the Empress upside down can also be a little bit smothering. She wants something to do so good or wants to give so much of herself and sees potential so much that she doesn't allow something proper space and freedom for personal growth, like that garden and that harvest. It's like she wants to force it to be a new season because she knows it's going to be a big garden. You have to release that forceful energy and have that beautiful come hither allowance that she has to just know and trust that something will grow. And if the harvest wasn't good that season, she sticks around for the next one and knows how to do it differently. With this, it's this Empress energy or this person or whatever this is, stepping back into action and putting energy into something every single day with this Eight of Pentacles, having a newfound focus. Look at that big telescope. A total new focus on something. And it's not getting, not procrastinating, which would be upside down, or not giving something enough attention, which would be upside down. It's knowing you need to put the work in and not doing it because you get frustrated or you get sidetracked or you get busy or there was a mistake or there was miscommunication or that project didn't go all according to plan that day. So you just don't get up and do it again. There has to be some kind of persistence and continual effort in this energy because it brings you huge manifestation in the future. It's almost like The Apprentice or going back to school for some of you. Sometimes you have to start at the beginning, get some education, get some experience, so that the experience you get brings you the prosperity in the future. You have to make a little bit of an investment in the beginning, whether that's your time, sometimes an actual monetary investment, but this investment is usually something that's worth it. And if this is something that you need to do and practice, it could be an instrument, it could be a new partnership, a relationship, an old one that's returning. It's putting the energy in all of the time with balance, because if you overwork, you're always putting so much energy into something, there's an imbalance. So it's knowing when to also take a break, gather your thoughts, hang out under the tree, knowing when to jump in that car, go on a road trip, have a good time, and knowing when to get back to work and put some energy and consistency into something so that it grows in the long run. Whether it's just, you know, that's not really a time thing. It'd be 5 minutes a day that you do something. It makes a big difference later on because you're consistent with it. It could be an hour a week. But there has to be some kind of consistency. I hear showing up. So what's about showing up? So I just love that the Empress is at the bottom. And the Empress is that energy. It feels like home. The Empress is the one you feel so comfortable with. She gives advice. I feel like, you know, not just to the Emperor or the kingdom. And she does it in a way where it's helpful and receptive. She sees the best in everyone. She sees the potential growth in everybody. She wants everything to be for the highest and greatest good of everyone, not just for her. The Empress is very wise. So let's go to, what is this one? Let's do this one. This is Mindful Messages. Let's get one more to sum this up for you guys. One more message. I just feel like ultimately, whatever maybe had distance before, whatever you're changing, you're in this position where, with so much possible manifestation for the long term. But you got to follow your passion, see where energy is reciprocal, where you are valued, have a new focus on what you need to do with your energy. Look for these opportunities. Didn't that come through in this? Oh, hey, look at this. When a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It's closed for a reason. You're being redirected to something far bigger and better, because endings are part of the cycle of life. They make wonderful new beginnings. This is a new beginning. That's an opportunity. But you have to change your big ass focus here to see it. Maybe you have to have a wider perspective. Let's get one message from Mindful Messages to be helpful. Sum up this reading for the collective, please, and thank you. nurture. It's kind of what I see with the Empress. It's okay to want to stay at home and to be alone. Where is that? Your homeland. Maybe you're just comfortable under that tree. I deserve days to myself, days to relax, and days to simply just be. I honor how I feel and take this day to do the things that feel nurturing to me. And this Empress energy is reminding you to nurture yourself, even if you have these beautiful desires to help others. Take care of yourself so you are not giving from an empty plate. Let's get one more from that deck. One more message to sum this up. Nurture. Hang out on the couch. Maybe you just need to chillax a little bit. Take a day off, especially if you're multitasking here. Even this is giving me exercise energy, which is a way of nurturing yourself. Whatever feels comfortable, like that couch to you. Some people like to just chill. Some people like to move. One more message, please. Creator of happiness. So I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. It is not dependent on any outside source, even if somebody is the one. No one else is responsible for your happiness. Other people can make you happy, but it's not their job to do that for you. It's your job to make, happiness in your life and pursue things that put that little fire in your soul. It's not depending on any other outside source or individual, therefore cannot be taken away. It can always be found within. Let's do one more and sum this up really quick. I kind of want to pull a bigger message from the Winged Enchantment. So let's get one more from the Winged Enchantment. Please and thank you. Oh, and yeah, you have the hummingbird. This is the colorful one. That can mean you're running on empty. And when the hummingbird sleeps, its heart rate almost stops completely. So maybe if you're running, you have to chill. You have to balance something out. Don't run on empty. It's also that you might be working hard, or someone might be working harder, like almost running circles around to have something manifest, and you don't even see how much they're moving, especially if it's behind a closed door. The hummingbird is able, they can fly like no other bird. I am hummingbird. I am the creator shaman. I am the burst of light in the darkness. This is the sunshine, whirling and weaving through the pattern of time. I create the nectars of life. I am the fragility of time and the strength of passion. I am the beauty of nature in motion. I advise you to keep your garden in order. She does have these weeds here. Make sure you weed your garden. Attend to your garden every single day. I am the here and the now. When your world has ceased to make sense, I will be the one fluttering at your window, however precisely where you are, and take a good look around. Take it all in before your next great adventure. I am luminosity. I am the magic that happens with the first breath. As soon as that light, that sun comes out, it like bursts these little birds alive, and then they start flying. I am the life that stirs a dawn. I am opening of the flower in the spring. There is a miracle in every particle of life. You are spontaneous action. You are the divinity made manifest. You are joy of movement, and you are hummingbird. This is making moves, following your joy. Start there. I love you so much. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope you have a beautiful day, a beautiful night, and I will see you soon. Bye.